What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another transformation for you. I know it's been a while, but this one's gonna be on my cousin. We're really gonna be just reshaping his hair back to what it was. So right here we're taking the triangular section on the top of his head just to part everything and keep things nice and clean. We're gonna go ahead and grab our Hanzo shears right here, and what we're doing here is connecting the sides and just getting all that over length and all the hair that grew back and kind of took away the shape of his head. So what we're doing is just connecting all that right now. We're gonna be trimming probably about an inch off the sides and the top.
Now I need the dollars. Got a new girl and she look like Madonna. Found a new flow and it's hot like the sauna. Buying these stocks, I don't care about designer. Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather.
Really what we're going for is kind of that flowy in the back and then a messy, wavy, on top.
Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays, yeah. They all look jealous.
Staying high with the mace, tipping wine to the face. Trying to hit me from the door, it's a line at the place. I'm at home.
So right here we're just sectioning the bangs from the back of his hair, just so that the front of his head will be the longest. We're gonna take a 2 fingers width and take a profile section right here.
If they don't pay me to respond, then I gotta walk away. B&B, elevation high, laying low. I'm with the 10 who's down to f***ing cook me shit I got from Trader Joe's. Say they making moves, but we making more. I stay in the zone, y'all just staying broke, way to go.
Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays, so they all look jealous. Tryna play me, they ain't no better.
Now after that, we're gonna push everything to one side and then connect the sides into that front profile section that we just took. And you're gonna follow that all the way to the back. You'll see the short hair, called the long hair, that's excessive.
Whole catalog made from a home stew. Quick scroll through like shopping at Whole Foods with the fresh produce. My shit is a whole mood. AEI.
And now what you do to one side, you go ahead and do the other side. Same thing, find your guide and just connect the two. And then always double check your work, go through, take some horizontal sections, go back vertically, just make sure everything's nice and even.
On me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays, so they all look jealous.
Now we're gonna apply some clay serum to his hair just to give it some hold. We're gonna go ahead and blow dry that with a diffuser, low heat, medium power, and we're just gonna go ahead and keep drying that until it comes fully and we start seeing that texture come up. And as it's drying, you want to go ahead and just pick it up, use your hands. You could use a brush as well, but with this type of texture I like to just go ahead and use my hands. Now we're gonna go move on to the taper. We're gonna give him a high taper on the sides. We're gonna grab our Gamma Cyborg trimmers right here, and we're gonna pretty much just take off his edges or his C cup, whatever you want to call them, and just go ahead and bald that out. We're gonna follow it with a foil shaver just to give that bowl look. Now we got our clipper with our blade completely open, and we're gonna take about an inch guideline, ½ inch to inch guideline. Next we have our number 1 guard completely open. We're gonna go ahead and make another guideline. And make sure not to dig in with the guard. You want to keep the blade flesh to his head and come up and off of that, right? Let the guard kind of guide you. Now we're just going to do a clip over comb into the bulk of the hair. And then now we're going to follow up with our 3 guard just to check everything, make sure that's blending nicely to the bulk. And then we're going to fade back down. So right here we have our half guard with the blade open, and we're going to work our way down. And notice how I'm keeping that blade flesh to his head, but I'm not digging in, right? It's staying flat. You can really tell I'm letting the guard do the work.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to.
And what you do to one side, you go ahead and do to the other side.
When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah.
Now all we have left after that is just that bottom line, and what we're gonna do is just start with the clipper all the way open and work our way down, because that's the first guideline that we made. So we're gonna take it out with the same thing that we started with. Do some trimmer, just do some detail work. And for his lineup, all I do is kind of push up the hair and just give him like a nice natural lineup. Just cut whatever's hanging over. He's got that curly hair anyway, so the curls are gonna sit right on top of his hairline.
Yeah, I know niggas hate all the time. Had to change my routes, niggas stealing my song. And I know bitches ain't worth the dime. Had to change my line, they be wasting my time. Yeah, we got a nerve.
Go ahead and season him up with some enhancements. Give him that fresh lineup, keeping it nice and crispy. Now what we're gonna do is clean up all those loose hairs around his neck hair, just to give it some shape back there. We're gonna round it. I think the round look looks nice. This style has been a very popular style nowadays. Leaving some flow in the back, just edging it up, and have a nice little clean taper on the sides. You can do a low taper, mid taper, high taper. If you want someone that likes a fade but you're trying to transition, go with a high taper. But if you are someone that doesn't really care too much for the fade, try a low and mid taper and keep a lot of that length on the side. It's a new modern, look. I think it's looking good. You get a little nice twist between like a hairstylist, vibe, but also a modern barber twist to it as well. Now we're gonna go and move on to the beard. He wanted to keep his beard length. I think it looked sick. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. It was a nice length. So what we're gonna do is keep his beard length where it's at. I would say it's probably like a number 3 guard. And what we're gonna do right now is just outline everything, get the shape of the beard, and then we're gonna go ahead and fade it up. Any of the tools I'm using, the clippers, trimmers, these are all from Gamma and Stylecraft. I'll have the links down below. You could go ahead and use my code and save 15% off. These trimmers do come like this right out of the box. I have not done any adjustments. That's what I like a lot about Gamma and Stylecraft, is a lot of their trimmers come nice and sharp right out of the box and they last a while. So like I said, we're doing the shape of everything first. So I'm gonna go ahead and line up his cheek. Keep it as natural as possible. You can tell that he has like a light spot right there. So I like to push it down to where that light spot is gone, and then I line up the rest according to that. But what we're doing is just stretching the skin, using a 45-degree angle on the razor, creating a straight line so that when we let go, we'll have a nice little curve to his beard. We did trim down his mustache. I like to do a number 1 guard with the blade open. Go ahead and just line up his mustache nice and natural, clean it off. Now we're gonna go ahead and fade up in the beard. So same steps, blade completely open, and we're gonna go ahead and fade that down. You can do this first or later. I like to just do it first real quick since I was already there. Sometimes I like to wait until the very end too, because you get to see that bald line last, but it's totally up to you. Now I took a 1 guard, I believe, and I have it closed. I'm going with the grain, just to flatten out the cheeks, make sure those loose hairs, those stray hairs are laying down nice and flat. Then I took the half guard, blended that in. Now we're just gonna do some detail work, get it nice and crispy. This is the number 2 guard. So I would say his beard was about a 2, maybe 2.5, 3. I'm just using some scissors just to really detail, blend into that longer hair. And then right here, I'm just using a beard pencil, just kind of fill in those light spots, that don't grow. And I'm not trying to make it too dark or anything like that. I'm really just trying to blend it in, make it look nice and natural. We're gonna use some volumizing powder here to give his hair some more texture and lift. Make sure to really kind of get into those roots and shake it up and really massage your hands into the hair. So this is how my boy came before. You could tell his head shape was all gone. Now he's got structure and shape to his hair. He looks fresh. He's ready. So let me know. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I know I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, but if you guys did enjoy this, if you guys did like this, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one, right? Peace. I'm out.
Brand new leather, and now I made plays, so they all look jealous. Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather, and now I made plays, so they all look jealous.
Staying high with the mace, tipping wine to the face. Drown hit me from the